CEO of Chicago Public Schools is a really big job. What I like about it is that I get to visit a lot of different schools, and although I've worked in CPS for 20 years, I learn something new every day. Managing the third largest school system is a huge challenge, and so I go on one side of the town and the issues are one thing, I go on a different side of town and the issues are another, and as the leader I have to try to make it work for everybody.
What is a typical day like as CEO?
Well, no 2 days are the same, but I can tell you a few things that I do regularly. The boring stuff, I meet with my staff every week because, as you can imagine, even though I'm in charge of the entire district, I can't manage everything. So there is a group of people who manage different operations like education, transportation, the finances. So I have to meet with them on a pretty regular basis to know what's going on. I visit schools a lot, so that's something that I find helpful. On the really fun days, I get to talk to the media. That was me being sarcastic. That was not fun, but I spend a lot of time talking about the district. I think the best way to describe what a CEO does is you really are the representative of the organization. So if you think about it that way, anytime there's a need to represent CPS, our goals, our priorities, that's what my workday looks like. So a lot of meetings, you might find it boring, but it's all necessary in order to keep the district moving.
When you aren't working, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Well, I like to sleep because I'm tired a lot, if I'm being honest. But really in my spare time, I like to spend time with my family. I have 2 kids, one 13, one 9. They go to a CPS school. So spending time with them every night when I go home, helping them with their homework. I like to cook for my family. That's something that I just enjoy doing. It relaxes me. And then I like to read. So sometimes, I probably shouldn't say this because we want kids to read all the time, but I read a lot, and sometimes I have to tell myself to stop reading stuff because I just like information.
Yeah. What new things can we expect this school year?
What new things can we expect? Well, some of the things we kicked off this year was more of a focus on diversity and looking at people's backgrounds, the students' background, as a way to connect with them, to get to know them better, and to better educate them. So hopefully in our schools, everybody feels more of a cultural connection to what's happening. I also think the use of technology is something that we're really prioritizing, and I saw that as I walked around your school, so I can see you guys are using Moby Max for science, probably, right? For science?
Yes.
Yeah, I like Moby Max. And I saw some of the tools they were using in the math class. So just using technology more to advance education. It doesn't take away from what the teachers do. The teachers are the experts. They are the ones who do the instructing, but because of the era that we live in now, the 21st century, it's really important that kids understand how to use technology. I mean, you guys have access to so much information compared to what I had access to. I had my encyclopedia set and I thought I knew everything. You guys have the internet, so you really do know everything.
Okay, thanks so much for chatting with me.
Nora, you did a wonderful job. Thank you for having me on your show.
Got it.